I turn off all the assists, but I think you guys would die. There shall be no immersive pit stops because no one will be making them. Everyone on soft compound tires, but it says they can do 9 laps. Is that it? Well, we're going to see if we can disprove that theory. They go off the cliff on lap 9. I would be impressed if anyone can get these tires beyond lap 20. Let's see. Drive to the tires explode on F1 22. We are underway, and straight away, tire conservation mode has kicked in. This is always the weirdest racing I get on the game, because not everyone pushes flat out. Some people go 50%, others go for the glory, and you end up with these weird pace disparity on the first lap, on the opening few laps. It's such a weird feeling, but we're into P8. Tyre wear, 1%. I reckon that's all off the start. That's all the wheel spin of getting us up and moving. We're driving as Sergio Perez, the tyre whisperer. So if there's any car that's going to make it to the end, it's going to be this one. Big, long left-hander. That's not going to be good for the front right tyre. 2% and we've been doing nothing this race so far. The tyre wear scares me. Even under safety car, we get absurd amounts of tyre wear. 4%! This is slightly faster than safety car pace. And we got 4% on the first lap. Maybe we can make it to lap 20, but it's going to take a lot of tyre conservation from here. Oh my word. We are going for places, but I'm doing so without risking the tyres, I think. Oh, that's not going to do your tyre wear too good. So, if you're watching this challenge and you are curious, how do you look after your tyres on the Formula 1 game? Short shifting is one thing. When you're in lower gears, first, second, third, it's really easy to spin up the rear tyres when you accelerate, particularly with no traction. Short shifting early dulls the revs, looks after the rear tyres. If you can avoid locking up at any opportunity, that will also save the front tyres. And quite obviously, the slower you go through corners, the less tyre wear. Sometimes, the faster drivers in gaming, in F1, are often the best at looking after their tyres because they're going slow in, fast out. Slow in looks after the tyres, and it's actually faster. It's just kind of backwards how it works sometimes. If you rush into the corner, it is so inefficient for everything.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Anyway, up the inside. No, we are actually semi-battling here. It's not a case of talent that is keeping him in front or keeping me behind. It's the willpower of, do I actually want to go for this move? Do I fancy risking the tyres in an effort to go past this guy? And right now, no, I don't really mind being stuck behind him for now. 11% left rear tyre. This challenge is going to be over very quickly. Lifting and coasting kind of helps as well, because by the time you get to the braking zone, there's less energy going through the tyres. That's something that really helps in career mode. If I'm getting overworked tyres and I've underfueled the car, then just lifting and coasting really helps with tyre temps. Hello! If you guys are in this race and you're in the chat, tell me what your tyre wear is. What's your worst tyre? Mine, at this stage, 13%. Figs is on 27%. Gabbo's on 20. Pencil Play's on 13. Sting's on 7. 11. Okay, we're not actually doing very well. Another thing for good tyre wear is to be very smooth on the steering. One smooth steering input puts less friction, puts less energy into the tyre. If you're making corrections, that's superheating the surface of the tyre. That's why generally an understeery setup is one that's kinder on tyres, both front and rear. A couple of people are on 18%. Well, I'm not far behind. 18% myself! I think I've got to really back this off. I've not even been concentrating. I could definitely be more efficient. I've not been like maximizing my driving lines. I've been looking at chat half the race. Staying off the marbles as well will be great for tyre conservation, staying off curbs. Basically stay on the clean part of the racetrack and You're doing yourself big favors. I don't know about you guys. Every time I come into this hairpin, I feel like I'm in a runoff area. It just doesn't feel right yet. It feels like I'm cheating. Okay, we've got to channel our inner Checo. 8th gear.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
And already we're getting called into the pits. Down to P5, 22%. Let's see if we can do like 2% tyre wear or less on the next lap. We'll do a time lapse for those watching on YouTube. Okay, here we go. %. We need no more tyre wear from the rest of this lap. 26%. Couldn't even do a 2% tyre wear lap. Oh my words. That is disgusting. 3% tyre wear on that last lap. Okay, based on these numbers, if we go like, if we have 3% tyre wear per lap for the rest of the race, can we make it to the end? What are we saying? When we get to lap 28, what does that mean for our tyre wear? We're in the realms of like 87% tyre wear by the end. Maybe 90% actually. So that's fucking hell. That's on the lower number. That's if we just cruise to the end now. 87% is pretty much brand new. I don't think so. I do not agree with that one, Chief. We are really backing off the pace now. This is the greatest Formula 1 race of all time. Are the tyres cold? They're not cold! How? Lewis Hamilton would be complaining that we're going too slow. The Aston Martin safety car would be faster than this. Why are we driving like this? Mate, you must be new here. I can't help you. That's not good for tyre wear. You know, weirdly, I have this idea in my head that driving on the grass is kind of better for tyres. It's less abrasive than the road. It might cool them down. Oh, we're getting lapped. Here comes Valtteri. In the Alpha, he's absolutely flying. He doesn't care about tyre conservation. He doesn't care about saving the planet. Or the cost cap. That selfish man is going to need 2 sets of tyres in this race. And quite personally, that's disgusting. The F1 2050 season, where we've got 40 races and only 1 engine to get us through the entire season. 1 gearbox, 1 set of tyres. Now I'm coming to lap someone. That's lovely stuff. Jake is really taking this challenge seriously. He's going to be laughing when he comes around to lap me when I've got no tyres left on lap 20. Hello. P3's on the cards. Valtteri Bottas. What's your tyre wear numbers? Oh. We've been deceleration checked there. Oh, lovely! Round the outside. Switchback move. Oh, it's lovely stuff. He's going to get the McLaren in the same vein. Oh, here comes the Williams out of nowhere. Oh, that's...
Caution.
And there we go. 3-piece overtake on the kill feed. Chuck that on machinima.
Nope.
And now we're about 50 wide down the straight. Hello. How are you out of ERS? What are you playing at? Look at all the yellow flags around the circuit. You guys are sweating this race. And I love it. That is a good point. We're not even halfway into the race. And we're pretty much at 50% tyre wear. Guys, we've really got to take this seriously. We're not going to make it to the end. And I've been sweating this more than normal. Normally in a drive to the tyres explode challenge, I normally get bored, I sack it off, and I go for a fastest lap. We do not even have the luxury of going for a fastest lap this time.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
I don't think we're going to make it to the point where we get disqualified. I don't think it's happening. So for reference, we can get punctures at 75% and over. At that point, it's RNG. It'll just go randomly. But more likely when you lean on a tyre above that percentage. Best case scenario, at 50% tyre wear that we're at now, we'll make it to lap 26, and that's at 100% on that right rear tyre. I don't think it's happening. Oh, that's giving me tyre wear, that curb. Down to P4, we're off the podium, lads. But we've got to slow this thing up. We're going too fast. Switch back. Oh, love. Oh, no, he's on our inside. No switchback for me. Up into overtake, though. DRS. Oh, what a lovely move. Up the middle. That's the greatest overtake you'll see in Formula 1. Surprised there's not been a red flag at this point with the amount of yellow flags. 14 laps to go. We back off the pace even more. We might start doing 2-minute lap times. So you guys can see it a bit better. Bit of cheeky cockpit cam for now. I really want to show how delicate I'm being on the steering wheel. These tyres are now officially elderly.
No overtaking through the yellow flags.
Oh, nice spin. That's a race leader. Is that a puncture? Is Valtteri Bottas out of this race? Can someone confirm that? Valtteri Bottas might well be out of the Drive to the Tyres Explode challenge from the lead of the Grand Prix. People are getting impatient. It's a car park. It's certainly turning into one. 3 wide. Easy does it. Grandpa League. Me at 99 years old, racing the boys.
And the gap behind us is 1.6 seconds.
Ah! It's not actually tyre. It's not tyre rubber. I've literally got 4 pieces of Parmesan spinning me round. Anyway, 2:07. I said I'd do 2-minute lap times, and I have delivered. The point is, we survived this race on 1 set of tyres. We are not making a pit stop in this race, and we are seeing if we can get to the end. We're seeing if anyone can get to the end. Honestly, I've not taken this challenge as seriously as I am now. I've never gone this slow before. This is really backing it off. And as far as like C5 circuits go, Singapore, Monaco, Canada, Baku, etc., this is probably one of the lower tire deg circuits. This is a real struggle. Maybe I'll go low diff. Oh, and let's go higher on the brake bias. Let's put it more on the front. Let's put the pressure on the front tires. Take the load and the stress off the rears. Right, we are getting into the end game now, guys. And I don't like that off track. That's not fun. My tires did not like that. We're playing for keepsakes here. Everyone's getting a bit antsy. 10 laps to go. We've already lost Valtteri Bottas, who cracked on at full pace. Oh, he's up the inside. That's brave. Unfortunately, our bravery has not been rewarded. 68%. We are GB 68% right now. If I could, I'd pull over to the side of the road and do a drivetrain conversion and make this a front-wheel drive F1 car. I would sweat it that much to balance out the tyre wear. I don't care if it takes me 10 years. I will win this challenge. How can you do that? Well, you go onto Forza. 70%. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on 70% for the right rear tyre. Now, if the tyres are at risk of puncturing at 70%, like someone in the chat said, the exclamation mark would be up. It is not. So we're okay. Lovely.
Be careful, the tyres have deteriorated significantly at this point.
And Aston Martin needs to get in the bin. You might be able to hear an F1 engine. Maybe. How you guys crashed at 5 miles an hour? I did 30. I'm going under the speed limit in a city center, and I've made a 3-man overtake. 7 laps to go, guys. What did I say? I said like lap 24, 25, 26. We'd be lucky to make it that far. Well, we backed off the pace to a point where that might actually be feasible now, despite all the dogfighting going on with these guys. He's going to drive over some carbon fiber, and the tyre will go. If I drove over a piece of debris and I get a puncture, I would be livid. to have been driving this long, sweating this hard, to be betrayed by the game like that, I don't think I could ever forgive it. So we're doing 60 miles an hour. That's not slow. That's national speed. And it literally feels like we're walking. I think conclusively, we can definitely say that the tyre wear is not scripted anymore. It is utterly dependent on how you drive. How much load you put in the tyres, how much you spin, like that guy. Because we've really backed it off and the tyre wear has been non-existent. What's with the no front wing, gang? Is no front wing actually OP? I'd love to know how many laps down we are at this point. 5 laps to go, lads. We're in the end game. Wake up! It's gonna get good now. Let's up the pace a little bit. Let's see if we can rattle a few chickens. We've got tyre wear to spare. Let's make these guys push a little bit and kill their tyres. Good, very good, very happy. 77%. I don't like the tyre wear on this lap. Knowing my luck, it's gonna go anytime now. 75% and beyond is puncture territory. So we've got to be nice to the tyres now. If you get a puncture, you are out of the race. It is game over. Can anyone get to the ends with no punctures? I think we're starting to lose people now. 78%.
Confirmed.
The team want me in, but Checo is not interested. Control Sucks has a slow puncture. Slow car. Slow car. Does P5 have a puncture? Is this a puncture? Yes, that's a right rear puncture for the Ferrari. They are out of the Grand Prix. We're going to do another lap to catch up to them though. 81%. 3 laps remaining. And I think our Aston Martin friend has just got a puncture too. Oh, how much spare fuel do I have? I have 8 laps spare fuel. And I underfueled it by a few laps as well. They've had the tyres ready for 35 minutes. Well, the pit crew is about to get some action now, I reckon. Even the left rear tyre is in danger now. 76%. 85%. Nice and easy. We're going to get the tyre wear warning of the tyre rule.
Yeah, our data's indicating high levels of tyre wear at this stage.
Oh, really? We're going to get the tyre rule warning on the next lap. Has anyone else made it? I'm now on the podium. Checo is on the podium. We've got a guy on wet tyres. There's the race leader. It's Timo Glock. I think he's got a puncture as well. On the right rear tyre. Penultimate lap. Oh, my word. I think that Ferrari guy's been disqualified. He has won the race, but he had a tyre puncture. Oh! I don't need this with my elderly tyres. Please let me retire in peace. I want the simple life. 88%. Oh wait, this is all for position. This is the last lap. This is the last lap before we get disqualified. We're going to get back up into P2. We're going to fight back, lads. Oh, I leant on the tyre the tiniest amount. And we had a massive slide. Up into a... Oh, there's the puncture! Right rear tyre! It's gone! We are out of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, and it wasn't even the worn tyre. It was the less worn one. Oh, we made it! We didn't make it. We made it so far. What I'm trying to say is we made it so far in this race. And with only a sector to go, we've lost the challenge. We have not made the tyres last. I suppose this is what Lewis Hamilton must have felt like last year. 100%. I feel equal disappointment than what he did. That's how much was at stake for me today.
Puncture, box now.
Oh, man. Left rear puncture. Oh, nice. Oh, that guy got what he deserved. P1. But I don't want to cross the line. I do not want to cross the line. I don't want the disqualification. We have made it to the end, guys. On one set of tyres. However, they were not all inflated. Oh my god. Imagine being that guy, not making it to the end. No. I see you. Oh, what's happened? Has my game crashed? My game's frozen. Basically, the race will never end. Or that's... We just have to go on that last screenshot. I won. I'm in P1. TARDIS Gaming P2. PK7 with a DNF on the podium. Unlucky to pencil plays. He's P4. Beaten by a DNF's car. That is the way the video ends. We have literally broken the game. Drive till the tyres explode. Kills the game. It can't cope. And with that, we must end. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to see plenty more racing game content. I don't know where we actually ended up in that race. Probably like P4 or something. There were a few people who got disqualified before us. And kudos to them for actually getting to the end with pretty decent pace. So, GG's. I don't even have my stream deck anymore. Everything's broken. This whole stream has just gone to crap. So, yeah, I'll leave this video there. If you have any other suggestions for videos I should try, challenges on the game, let me know. And I'll see you guys next time. Until then, it's goodbye.